Would you like to start your morning with a lot of energy and positivity? This can only happen if your sugar levels are normal in the morning, especially after breakfast. So, what you eat determines how your morning plays out, and this is very important for the rest of the day. I've had many mornings where I feel tired, lacking energy, especially at work, not wanting to speak with my colleagues or being super productive. Yeah, and that really impacts my mindset, my career, my performance, my clients, and most importantly, my health. In type 1 diabetic for over 30 years. I was diagnosed when I was 6 years old. So I've learned a lot over the years through visiting doctors, reading a lot of material, medical journals, going to nutritionists, going on courses such as carb counting. And I would like to share my experiences with you, and hopefully you find them insightful and useful. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a certified nutritionist. All of these videos are based on my own experiences. Here it goes. These are my top 3 habits in the morning, especially for breakfast. Habit number 1, I eat a small breakfast that has low quantities of carbohydrates, between 10 to 20 grams of carbohydrates at maximum. In the morning, I don't feel I need a lot of carbs or a lot of energy through food. I've just woken up and I'm getting dressed quickly and heading to work. Habit number 2, I generally eat naturally occurring foods. I avoid processed foods. Cereals, for example, they are very high in glycemic index. For our viewers who don't know what glycemic index is a measure of how quickly a food increases your sugar levels. So glycemic index below 55, those foods are classified as low glycemic index. And these are the types of foods that you really want to eat in the morning to keep your blood sugar levels in the normal range. Then glycemic index between 56 to 69 are classified as medium GI. And those with 70 or higher are called high GI foods. You really want to avoid those foods in the morning because they spike your sugar level up very quickly. So enough of the academics. Now, what do I normally eat in the morning? My favorite go-to breakfast is a bowl of yogurt with some blueberries and some granola. But by some granola, I really mean a sprinkle of granola because granola is typically very high in glycemic index. It can be in the medium to high category depending on how much sugar it has. So 60 to 75 glycemic index granola typically has. My breakfast has a relatively low GI. So yogurt has a GI of around 35. Blueberry has a GI or glycemic index of 50, right? And granola, as we talked about, can range anywhere between 60, 65, even 75, depending on how much sugar it has. But overall, it's a relatively low GI breakfast, and that will help you for your sugars not to spike up, especially in the morning. My other go-to breakfast, particularly in winter, is a couple of boiled eggs and avocado. Now, boiled eggs are fantastic because each boiled egg has only 1 gram of carbohydrate. So that is great. You can have a few boiled eggs. You don't need to worry about the carb content. And avocado has a GI of 40, so it's still in the low category of glycemic index. My habit number 3, I usually give a gap of 25 minutes between the time I inject bolus and I have my breakfast. I feel my body is less sensitive to insulin in the morning. And I would like to ask you this question as well. Do you feel that your body is less sensitive to insulin in the morning? I would love to hear your responses. Please feel free to share them in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching my video. I hope you found it useful. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the link with your friends, and also share your comments. See you next time.